All right, so I brought my notepad here for this special occasion because I need this to tell you guys some quick key features. What's up, guys? My name is Jay Joseph, and I have a special shoe review for you guys today. This one's really special for me because a good friend of mine actually bought these shoes for me. His name is Abdul. This is the first person to ever buy a pair of shoes for me to review other than my girlfriend. So shouts out to Abdul for hooking me up. This is a pair of Globe skateboarding shoes, which I have never skated before because every single time I try to skate Globe shoes, I find something else that you guys want to see more. So I grab that, or I just plain don't forget. But I finally have a pair of Globe shoes. This is a review of the Mahalo Plus Mark Appleyard's Pro Model shoe. This is it right here. This is it. This is what I'm skating. Nah, I'm kidding. What? This right here is Mark Appleyard's Mahalo Plus. This is his pro model shoe, remade for today's standard of skateboarding. But before I hop into this shoe, I wanted to talk about this. Globe put in a sticker for me because they actually care about skateboarding, want to add that little extra piece of happiness to us. So I want to see more shoe companies do this because they don't know how much a sticker adds to the skateboarding experience. So right here we have the Mahalo Plus. This shoe is going to be made of mostly suede with bits and pieces of canvas, which I'll be 100% honest is ugly as
cap.
The canvas on this black with the suede in black, they just don't match together for me. In my personal opinion, the gray ones with the canvas gray and the suede. The gray ones with the canvas suede, gray on gray canvas with gray and gray suede. Well,
that you
think, Mark, think.
Gray suede and gray canvas together just give that nice two-tone look that's actually pretty stylish, and then it's on top of a gum sole, which makes it that much cooler. The black on black is a little bit tough to rock with, but I'm gonna rock it for you guys, and it's a free shoe for me, and it's not that bad of a look. Another thing I want to talk about before I hop into this shoe is that this shoe literally looks and feels just like the Lakai Cambridge. So if any of you guys have skated the Lakai Cambridge and love that shoe and you want to give this shoe a shot, you will definitely end up liking this shoe a lot too because it's literally the same exact feel with some extra key features. So let's hop right into them. So we have an all suede toe with stitch ridges going across the toe box that mean absolutely nothing to the suede on the toe. Literally, it does nothing to your skateboarding. Just adds to the look, which is pretty dope. Going over to the side, we have an Ollie patch here made for extra durability and extra grip. So you can imagine that if you like to do a lot of Ollies, you're gonna be sticking to your board with this. And I have a fresh board on the way for you guys, so I'm gonna be enjoying these shoes. Going over to the heel counter, we have suede on top of canvas. The suede is going to be sticking out a little bit more, and it's going to be more towards the bottom. So with that being said, for me, with my barrel heels and my heel flips, I'm going to be completely fine with the suede being right here. But a lot of people, their heel flips hit higher up, in which you might still be screwed. But I think it's going to last a little bit longer for you guys too, just because the suede sticks out a little bit more. And then there's a nice padding over here that adds to durability there. There's a plastic cert on the heel collar, which just makes it a little bit more stable of a vulcanized shoe, so you guys don't have to worry about, not having the stability there in a vulcanized shoe, which isn't really in most vulcanized shoes nowadays. I feel like the heel collar isn't as stiff as it normally should be, and these is actually pretty good. The tongue isn't thickly padded, which for me kind of sucks, but at the same time, it's not badly padded either. It's a thinly padded tongue. I think it's just there for a little bit of comfort, but this shoe is made to give a lot more board feel than there is to be protective. So that's the plus and minus that you get for a vulcanized shoe. Now if we go to the inside and we whip out this insole here, we first get this nice look of Mark Appleyard's name. And we have the Globe sign, and it says built for skateboarding and established in Australia 1994. This is an Australian company, so I would imagine that shoes are still coming from Australia and stuff like that. And this insole here is gonna be made of polyurethane with mesh on the top. It's gonna be breathable, so it's gonna not get super duper sweated out and bagged out as quickly as a normal insole would if it didn't have mesh on the top. It's gonna be thin towards the forefoot, thicker towards the heel, and it's gonna be made to take in as much impact as possible. But if it doesn't take enough impact for me, which I'm not gonna lie to you guys, it probably will not, I'm gonna toss a footprint insole in there, and that will probably take care of my impact situation. But this is pretty dope because it does feel pretty thick, and I probably will end up being surprised by it. As we go on to the sole, which is the most important part, if you look over to the foxing tape, once again, how I showed you guys that the Ollie patch is here, this foxing tape actually goes under the Ollie patch and all the way around, and then you have the Ollie patch, which is the second layer, and then you have a third piece of foxing tape on top, making the kickflip area extra durable for you guys and making it a lot more stable of a shoe with the extra layers of foxing tape. And as we get to the sole here, this is the Super V sole. I imagine that the V stands for vulcanize because that's the only thing I can think of it standing for, because what else starts with V that has to do with skateboarding or shoes in general. But yeah, this is the Super V outsole, which follows more of the zigzag tread pattern, but has these nice cube looking things with like these little circular ball areas over here, which I would imagine is gonna add to grip in the areas where your feet don't put much pressure down, which is pretty dope because most times, other than your big toe being right here, which is gonna be really, really grippy, most times these like extra features tend to be in areas of the sole that it doesn't matter for it being at. So it's cool to see it here for this shoe. And I know that when this shoe is broken in, this zigzag pattern is gonna make this shoe super duper flexible. It's pretty flexible already, which is kind of dope. But if you tend to like a cup sole shoe and you don't like to have that much flex all over the shoe, this may not be for you. But if you like a lot of board feel and a lot of ability to feel the board and get a lot of contact in the board, this is gonna be perfect for you. This, once again, is a review of Mark Appleyard's Mahalo Plus by Globe. And like I said before, if you guys have skated the Lakai Cambridge before, you guys will love this shoe. And if you guys have skated the original Mahalo, then you will love the Mahalo Plus. And right now, I honestly think that this is gonna be a pretty dope shoe. You guys can find this on Globe's site because honestly, I don't know where else you can find Globe shoes. Go on ahead, check out Globe's site, grab yourself a pair of Mahalo Pluses. I recommend the gray pair a little bit more than the all black pair. But if you like an all black shoe that's super simple and it's gonna be ready to skate right out the box, this shoe is for you. Thank you guys for checking out this video, this shoe review. And if you guys want to see me skate this shoe, make sure you hit the like button, leave it in the comments, and subscribe because I'm going to be all up in this shoe, skating it, giving you guys full-on feedback. And then when I fully review the shoe, I'm going to tell you guys the likes and dislikes, and I'm going to be 100% real with you guys. And you can find that on this page. Thank you guys for watching the video. Peace out. Go eat an apple today. Going over to the heel collar. Going over to the heel... No.
Okay.
Hey, is it still going?
It's still
okay, cool. Going over.
Everybody's living like the clock don't change. Being comfortable equivalent to the same old thing. I'll be damned if I am living like there's not a better day. It's my time to go and get it. Fuck what anybody say.